couples as we play the game of celebrity gossip, Tattletales. And here's the star of Tattletales, Bert Convy.
You did, huh? Hi, everybody. Welcome to Tattletales. Nice to see you today. Nice to see all of you, too. You ready to go? Yeah! We have three wonderful couples today. A couple of people haven't been here before. You're going to meet them right now. Here they are. On my left, somebody who has been here before. The little boy in blue, winning money for the blue section today, Mr. George Hamilton, his wife, Alana. Hello, Alana. How are you?
Hello, Bert. I'm fine. How are you?
You look lovely.
Thank you.
You look lovely, too, George.
I shaved my mustache. Did you notice?
This second I noticed it.
I split. My wife likes it, and some of the audience. How many like it, how many don't? Fast. Is that a yes? That's a yes. You like the mustache?
You see how things go here?
No.
He says...
No.
You ask a question like that, and the yellow section says, who cares? Let's get on with it.
Right.
What about this
Winning
one
money
side?
today for the banana section. First time on our show, Michael McClenda and his gal, Juliet Mills.
Hi,
Juliet, how are you, dear?
Bert. I'm fine, thanks. It's great to be here.
It's nice to have you with us for the first time, too.
Yeah, I watch the show and I really enjoy it. So.
Oh, we'll see. We'll talk to you after the week is over.
Okay.
Michael, how are you?
Thank you.
It's good to see you.
Nice
we
to be
haven't
here.
seen you since we were at a party, I think, together at Christmas time, wasn't it?
Yes.
Isn't that where we met? I think that was where we met the first time. Am I
It
wrong?
was.
Am I saying something terrible? Bail me out, Juliet. I think I'm right.
No, that's right.
Okay.
We did.
Winning money today for the red section. Also rookies on the show this time. Peter Haskell and his gal, Cricket.
Why are the people in the blue section applauding for him?
Well, because he's a terrific fella and a
I even
wonderful
dressed
actor
in blue.
and a fella that we've all waited to see here, and his lovely wife, Cricket, there. It's dynamite to have him here in the blue section. Appreciates it, right, gang? Okay.
I was going to wear my pimento suit, but she wouldn't let me.
Oh,
No,
I see.
no.
No, because it runs all over everything anyway. Ladies, if you're ready, here comes the first question. It's worth $150. This is it. Ladies, you're waiting for your guy to finish up his haircut at the barber's, and naturally there's a complete section of racy magazines in the waiting area. You have a choice of leafing through either a magazine that features pictures of nude women or one that features nude men. Which one would you leaf through? Pardon the pun. They aren't wearing leaves if it's the nude... Oh, sorry about that. You're waiting for your guy to finish up his haircut at the barber's, and naturally there's a complete selection of racy magazines in the waiting area. You have a choice of leafing through either the magazine that features pictures of nude women or one that features nude men. Which one would you choose? Think about that one, ladies, and come back and tell us in a moment. Now, I thought this question was rather cut and dried. I have a feeling that it might not be. What do you think Alana will say, George?
It's very confusing. I don't want to even get into this area. I just like to ask the blue section what they think my wife would say.
Nude men or women is the question. Women. See, the guys are all saying women, and the men are all saying men. You know, he didn't help your answer there at all.
I tell you something, because she's always sort of put that down totally, the idea of male nudity, and it's disgusting, she would think, you know? Mm-hmm. But I never really talked to her about female nudity.
Uh-huh.
But I don't know that if she's given this choice now, that she wouldn't want to come out looking good, like, yes, I would look at men rather than women.
Yeah, but maybe not. You never know. I mean, maybe she doesn't.
I'm gonna go for that she would look for women. Look at women.
Look at women. Sure. Okay. All right. Yes, why not? I agree with her totally if she does. Let's bring on Alana. Alana, there you've got your choice of magazines now. There's one featuring nude women and one featuring nude men. Which one are you going to leaf through?
Well, if I had to, I suppose it'd be the men.
That's not what George said. You don't have to.
You didn't say
I don't
that,
even want to
George?
get into this with you. I really don't, Alana. How could you say that?
Because I frankly wouldn't care about leafing through either one, but if that's all there was, I guess I'd probably leaf through the men.
Well, we'll leave you leafing along there. I'm sorry you don't have a share of the pot. Michael, what's Juliet going to say?
Well, I have to disagree with George. I think Juliet, she will look through the men.
Think so?
Yeah.
No question about it in your mind.
She wouldn't...
Okay? Well, we know, Banana Section, how you feel about it. Yeah. Let's bring on Juliet. Juliet, there you are now. You're sitting and Mike's getting his hair cut, and there's the selection of magazines. Which one are you going to pick up and take a look at? The women or the men?
Well, I think I'd take the women, actually.
That's what Mike said. Michael was very sure that he had that all right.
Darling, that was the first answer where I thought it would be right.
Juliet, why would you look through the women, do you think?
Well, first of all, I think probably he'd already looked at the women, and I'd like to see what he'd seen, and if, it was... And then also, really, just any kind of nude man really doesn't... really doesn't turn me on at all. I
understand.
Alana, listen to that, would you please?
How about a fully dressed one?
No, I like Michael nude, but I don't really just want to see any old nude.
Right. I understand what you're saying, and I'm sorry you don't have a share of the pot there. Peter, how about cricket?
Oh, well, now, we're in great shape, right? Don't fail me. Well, there's no question what I would look at. I would look at the nude ladies.
Right.
I think the female form is shapely. I would hope that cricket would find the male form shapely, right?
Sure, right.
And so
There's
I'm
six
going
girls
to
in the
say...
front row going, right!
I'm going to say that she's going to turn to the centerfold of the nude male magazine.
Okay. Let's bring on Cricket and see what she says. Cricket, what are you going to do now? You have your choice of magazines, one full of nude women, one full of nude men. Which one are you going to pick?
Nude ladies.
For the ladies.
We could have won the whole thing. The whole $150. Now they hate us.
I love it when they're sure of themselves, don't you, gang?
What did he say?
No question about it. She's going to look through those fellas.
I said there was absolutely no question. We trade our own magazines, don't we?
I want to look at all the things that I don't have that I'm jealous of.
I see.
Ladies.
Well, listen, there's no problem because nobody got that one right. So we'll take that $150 and tack it on to question number 2, which will then be worth $300. And we'll come back and see who's going to win that pot on Tattletales. Come back. Question number 2. For the first time that I can remember on Tattletales, no one got the first question. So now here we are, question number 2, and it's worth $300. And ladies, if you're ready, here we go. Have the changes brought about by the women's lib movement made your life happier? That's the question. Worth $300. Have the changes brought about by the women's lib movement made your life happier? Think about that, ladies, and we'll come back and find out in just a second. Mike, we're going to start with you and Juliet. What do you think she'll say about that?
Well, I don't know about Juliet, but I don't think our lives been any happier because she doesn't believe in women's lib.
She doesn't?
No.
Because she doesn't feel that it means anything to her, because she always has been, or that she doesn't care for its approach?
No, she doesn't care for the approach.
Really?
She just... oh, I'm sorry. I think she is all for it. She wants to be catered to and be looked at as a woman.
Put on a pedestal, the old the standard. Then is what you said.
Right, the European thing. I'm sorry, I got my things mixed.
No, you're right. That's what you said. You said that she really doesn't. It would not then make her life happier because she doesn't.
Really ask the question again.
I got you confused, George.
Have the changes brought about by the women's lib movement made your life happier? And I asked the ladies that question. So your answer is then no.
No.
That's right. It isn't?
No,
yes,
it isn't. No, definitely isn't.
Your answer is then yes.
You're cruel, Bert.
No. Now I'm confused. I'm really confused. You mean no, it has not made her life happier.
Please do not let this man intimidate you.
I'm sorry, Michael. You're saying no, it hasn't made her life happy, aren't you?
Counselor.
Isn't that what he's saying?
Counselor, I'm allowed to cross-examine the witness.
Would you please say it's your witness?
Yes. No, I don't think so.
Okay.
No.
Can we bring in the jury now? Can we bring in Juliet now and see what she has to say? Juliet, do you feel that the changes brought about by women's lib has made your life happier?
No, definitely
That's what
not.
You're right. I have to tell you, I had Michael so turned around out here, and then I got confused, and he got it anyway, even though I tried to foul him up. I didn't really, and
No.
it really hasn't made any difference in your life, huh?
No, not at all. I'm not a women's libber. I'm sure women's libbers are going to hate me for this, but I suppose it's the business that I'm in. I don't believe there's any discrimination against women in the theater, or maybe in the executive area, but not in my business. And I don't want to be treated like a man. I don't want to be treated as an equal either. I want to be treated like a woman by a man.
Right, there you go. See, I told you. Very well said. And you have a share of the pot as well, and Michael knows what he's doing in spite of me out here. Okay, Peter, how about cricket? What's he going to say?
Well, I think that my equal but womanly partner will indeed say that, although she's not an advocate, she's not a specific advocate of woman's liberation. I mean, she doesn't work for any of the various groups. I think she will indeed say, yes, her life as a human being has, if I understand the question correctly, has improved substantially as a result of the results of the women's liberation movement.
Sort of the fallout has made things better.
That indeed the lot of the woman, the working woman, and she is a career lady.
Don't pay attention to George. You just go right ahead, Peter. I'm fascinated by
I don't
it.
even have an excuse, George.
Yeah. He has 0 on the scoreboard at the moment, too.
I think she will say, yes, her lot in life is improved.
Has been made happier by women's lib. Okay, let's bring on cricket before I'm too old for the part. Cricket.
Hello.
Do you feel that your life has been made happier as a result of the women's lib movement?
Absolutely yes.
That's what the man said, and you're right. Okay.
Good person.
You're absolutely right.
Yay, pimentos.
Okay, here we go, George. Now you have a chance to show your stuff.
Now, this is a very substantial question. Since I've been playing this show, I find that the questions are getting harder. This could be a divorce court.
If we're lucky. Yes.
Now, I honestly feel that women gave up their superiority when they got their equality. I honestly believe
their superiority?
That. Women have always been superior.
Is that right?
Always. Now, let me tell you what I really feel. But she knows that I have some sort of adversity about it, because just before we were married, I mean, she was marching around in boondockers and full packs and field kits with a group of women in women's lib.
Oh, I thought she was a Boy Scout.
And I married her. And since then, my life has changed. I wear an apron, snood. But I actually feel that she knows that I'm against it, so she'll probably say, oh, no, lying.
Right, trying to help out.
But in fact, I really do believe that we're at the threshold of something which is helping women. And these women today are having a problem about it. I mean, it's a difficult change period. So I think really she will say yes with a sort of Let's ask her.
Yes with a I don't have yes with a on my card, but she'll say yes, so let's bring her on. All right, Alana, do you really feel that your life has been made happier by the women's lib movement?
We've had so many arguments about the women's lib movement, but I'm going to say no.
That's not what George said. He said you would say yes with a on it.
Why did you say that, George? How has it made my life happier, George?
Oh, I don't know. I just spend most of my time changing the baby now. And
oh, no.
And when I'm not home with the Carmen curlers in my hair, and you'll come home from the office.
Sorry about that, George, but that's the way things go, and we have a split pot is what we have here. Juliet and Michael and Cricket and Peter split the $300 at halftime. So let's change places, if you will. We'll bring the ladies out here. While we're changing places, we'll be right back after this message for you. Come on back now. Come on, Colin. We have changed places after halftime, and we have, in fact, put the men in the back. You ready to go back there, gang?
Yep.
We have sort of a tie game, is what we have. Michael and Peter are tied. George is rooting for one of them, I think. George has a side bet on one of the guys. All right, if you're ready to go, here comes the next question worth $150. Men, you're in the middle of a disagreement with your lady. Which of you more often has to say, please let me finish? Does phrase sound familiar? You're in the middle of a disagreement with your lady. Which of you more often has to say, please let me finish? Think about that, fellas. We'll come back in a moment. Boy, I don't know about you, but that's a terrific phrase. It does come up, doesn't it? Will you let me finish? That's not what I was going to say. All right, Cricket, we'll start with you and Peter.
We have disagreements a lot. Peter will say that he says that phrase more than I do.
Peter
Trust
will
me.
say that he says
Trust
that he
me.
says.
That's what he's going to say.
Okay, I got it. Peter will say that he says
He's going to say that he says that.
Is that a fact the way it is?
That's what he's going to say, Bert.
I got the whole picture right there. All right, let's bring him on. Peter, who between you and Cricket would say that more if you're having that big disagreement? Please let me finish.
She would.
Wrong. That's not what she said, sir.
No. I didn't say that.
No. Wrong.
Too bad, because reality is that I'm the one who does most of the talking. I am the talker.
That's why you would say, let me finish.
Oh, I never thought of that.
Never thought of that myself either.
Very good. Just dawned on him. Oh, yeah. Sorry about that, Peter. Think about that. However, George now has a chance to get some money here for the blue section. What's he going to say? What does that mean? Is that the score? 0?
No, yeah, well, that's both, yeah. No, trust me, this is right. I always say, please let me finish, because he interrupts everything I say. I can't argue with him. Because I can't open my mouth.
You can't get the floor.
No, I can't get the floor.
I understand the problem. Let's bring him on now. George, you're having this disagreement now with Alana. Who is going to have to say more often, please let me finish?
My wife has to say, please let me finish.
That's what she said. You're right.
I'm glad you admitted it, darling.
The difference
I'm glad you admitted it.
The only difference is I say, let me finish, and she says, please let me finish.
I see. All right. Well, whatever the difference, you have a share of the pot. You're on the boards, Big George, and I'm thrilled for you. Julia, what's Michael going to say?
I think Michael's going to say that he has to say, please let me finish. Because when I get going, I do go on.
You do go on a bit,
yes,
don't you?
I do.
All right, love. You'll say that Michael will say it's you. You're the one that's more... No, he's the one that's more apt to say.
He's going to say, please let me
here we go
finish.
again. Okay, let's bring him on.
Yeah.
Michael, between you and Juliet now, you're having this terrible disagreement. Who is more apt to say more often, please let me finish?
Definitely me.
That's what the lady said. You were right. And in fact...
You see, I told you.
Juliet, Michael, and Alana and George are both right. We split that pot in half, and we'll come back in a moment to see how we split all the rest of the pots on Tattletales. See you in a minute. Question. Anybody can still win the game and have won it at this point, too, many times. So we'll start with Alana and George. George, here's the question. It's for you. Which of you do you think is a better judge of character? You or Alana? Which of you do you think is a better judge of character? Okay? Think about that, fellas, and we'll come back for your answers in just a moment. We're going to start with you, Alana.
Wish I had time to think about it. I think that George is a better judge of character than I am.
Think so?
I really don't know. I don't know. I don't know whether to change it. No, I think I am, maybe. No, I'm not? Oh, okay. No, I'm not.
I should have said which one has difficulty making up their mind.
You want me to say George, right? Okay, I'm going to say George, and if we lose, it's your fault. Don't blame me. Okay,
well,
George.
There's the cop-out of the day, I'll tell you that, gang.
Yeah, I got out of that one, didn't I?
Okay,
George.
You're going to say George.
Yes.
All right, let's bring him on and find out. George, between you and Alana, who is a better judge of character?
I definitely am.
That's what the lady said. You were right. The blue section was right, too.
I do.
Okay, that's what the blue section wanted, and they got it. Cricket, what's Peter got to say?
Oh, it's me?
Yes.
It's a tough question. I think I'm a better judge of character, but Peter, I think, is going to say that he's a better judge of character.
You think
you
so?
Want me? Me? Yeah. Peter. Peter is going to say that I am a better judge of character.
All right. And she's sure of that. Let's bring Peter on.
Yeah.
Peter, between you and Cricket, who is the better judge of character?
Cricket, without question.
That's what the lady said. You are right. Very well done, sir.
You know me, sweetheart.
Now, George and Peter have gotten it right. Juliet, you can win the game, I think, with this one.
Well, I definitely am, and he's definitely not going to say I am. He's going to say he is.
Oh,
so
really?
I'll say he says he is.
But you know for a fact that
But
you
he
are
ain't.
anyway. That's telling it like it is. Let's bring on Michael. Michael, between you and Juliet, who is the better judge of character?
Oh, boy. Divorce court. I am.
That's what she said you'd say. You're right. Hey, gang, you're all right. We split the pot 3 ways. There it is. And there's the signal. Time is up. The banana section wins it for Juliet and Michael. We'll come back in just a second to see how much they won. Come back now. See you in a second. Rookies won it today. First time on Tattletales for the banana section. Juliet and Michael won $325. We had $1,000 for a total of $1,325. That's all we have time for. See you next time on Tattletales. Goodbye, everybody.
This is Gene Wood speaking for Tattletales. This program was edited for broadcast. This has been a Mark Goodson, Bill Todman production.
Everyone in this arena has a money stake in one of our famous couples as we play the game of celebrity gossip, Tattletales. And here's the star of Tattletales, Bert Convy.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to Tattletales. Nice to have you with us. Nice to have all of you, too. Hi, y'all. Ready to go? Yeah. Win some money today, no doubt, huh? Well, you're going to. I promise you that. We have 3 dynamite couples going to win the money for you. You know how it works. We have our studio audience divided into 3 sections rooting for these couples. And here they are, on my left, winning money for the blue section. No, not your section. You're in the yellow section. No, wait a minute. Now, don't get confused here. Don't confuse me. Oh, it's been crazy. Why should today be any different? Winning money for the blue section, as I started to say, Mr. George Hamilton and his wife, Alana.
I'd like to yield my time to Miles Fetchit.
All right. Well, they don't know what you mean, but they're going to find out.
Have you seen that outfit?
Alana, how are you, love?
I'm fine.
You look
Bert.
wonderful.
Thank you.
It's terrible out here trying to keep these guys under control. You know that.
I know how it is. It's the same way at home.
Is that right?
Yeah.
All these guys? No, wait a minute. You didn't mean that. Whoops. Okay. Here they come. Now, if you were ready, miss, in the second row, winning money for the banana section today, Mr. Scoey Mitchell and his wife, Claire. How are you, Claire?
I'm fine, Bert.
It's nice to have you today, and it's also nice to have your friend up here too.
The man with the knickers, huh?
Yes, the man with the knickers.
I believe that outfit.
You know, we're gonna come back.
The money stake in one of our famous couples as we play the game of